Have you ever heard of the dry corpse? In the deep corners of Brazilian folklore, whispered in rural towns and passed from elder to child, lives one of the most chilling figures of all. They say the dry corpse was once a man. But not just any man. He was cruel, wicked, and heartless, someone who disrespected the living, the elders, and even the sacred. So evil, in fact, that when he finally died, neither heaven nor hell would accept him. The earth itself refused to embrace him. And so, his corpse was spat back from the grave, dried and twisted, his skin clinging to bone, his eyes burning with eternal hatred. Forever cursed to wander the forests and lonely roads of Brazil, the dry corpse preys on the living, strangling travelers, frightening children, feeding on fear itself. Some versions say he waits near cemeteries, hiding in the shadows, ready to drag the unlucky into his endless torment. Others claim he lingers in the silence of the night, where even animals refuse to pass. But here's what makes the dry corpse even more unsettling. This legend isn't unique to Brazil. Around the world, different cultures whisper about the undead rejected by both God and the devil. In European tales, there's the revenant, corpses rising from their graves to torment the living, especially those who had lived wicked lives. In Haitian folklore, the zombie cadaver, a body enslaved and trapped between life and death, carries echoes of the same curse. And in parts of Mexico, some compare the dry corpse to the Nahul's cursed dead, spirits forced to wander because of their sins. All these stories point to the same haunting idea. That the worst punishment is not fire, nor darkness, nor even death itself, but being denied rest. So, the next time you walk down a lonely road at night, and the trees around you grow silent, listen closely. Because if the air feels suddenly dry, and the shadows stretch longer than they should, it may not be your imagination. It may be the dry corpse, forever cursed, forever watching. Tell me in the comments if you ever heard a similar legend. Our second legend is about the Saci. In the heart of Brazil's folklore lives one of the most mischievous and mysterious figures, a trickster spirit known as Saci-Perere. The Saci is said to appear as a one-legged young man, always wearing a bright red magical cap and smoking a small pipe. He is fast, clever, and impossible to catch. With his cap, he can disappear in a swirl of wind, turning into a whirlwind that rushes across roads and fields, leaving chaos in his wake. But beware, the Saci is not just a harmless prankster. He delights in mischief. He tangles the manes of horses during the night, hides objects inside homes, spoils food, blows out kitchen fires, and trips travelers who wander alone in the forest. His laughter echoes in the darkness, daring you to chase him, though no one ever succeeds. Still, he is not truly evil. Many stories portray the Saci as a spirit of the forest, testing humans, teaching respect for nature, and punishing those who mistreat the land, the animals, or the elderly. What's fascinating is that the Saci is not alone in the world of myth. Across cultures, there are other trickster spirits who share his playful and dangerous nature. In West African folklore, we find Exu and Anansi the spider, cunning beings who bend the rules and outsmart mortals. In European tales, there is the leprechaun of Ireland, small, quick, and mischievous, often tied to luck and mischief, much like the Saci's elusive whirlwind. Even Native American legends speak of trickster spirits, like Coyote, who challenge humans and teach lessons through chaos. The Saci's story shows us that every culture has a figure who dances on the line between laughter and fear, order and disorder. So if you ever feel a sudden whirlwind brush past you at night, or if your belongings mysteriously vanish, remember, it might not just be the wind. It could be the Saci, leaping on his single leg, vanishing with his red cap into the shadows of the forest, laughing all the way. Follow me for more, and write in the comments if is there any legend you want you to tell. See you soon.